Value has been our major emphasis on this series, and our definition of value remains the same. Value is a central force that drives attraction and draws attention in the marketplace. Your gifts, your skill, and your ideas are values you can cultivate and deploy to meet needs. The need of man is insatiable and endless. Therefore, developing value is the best act of service to humanity. Money is intangible, and this is seen in our equation from Wordmatics. What is Wordmatics? Wordmatics is a simulation of words as mathematical equation to prove that the intangible creates tangible experiences or reality. Money is not cash, but what precedes cash. As long as value meets a need, money is created. However, the worth of the value you create depends on management. What is management? Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling resources, which could be human resources, financial resources, physical resources, or informational resources to achieve a personal or organizational goals effectively and efficiently. Management is synonymous to maximizing resources. Resources, according to our discussion, is a gift, a skill, and an idea, but not limited to these three alone. Management of human resources, the management of financial resources, physical resources, or informational resources are all important to who we eventually become. As you can see on the screen, the value you create from your gift depends on management. The value you create from your skill depends on management. The value you create from your ideas depends on management. The value you create from human resources available to you depends on management. The value you create from the financial resources available to you depends on management. The value you create from physical resources depends on management. The value you create from the informational resources available to you depends on management. What you do not manage, you will eventually lose. Therefore, the degree to which you can manage resources will determine the worth of the value you create in the marketplace. If you can effectively and efficiently process resources, you will soon become a force of attraction or attention in the marketplace. Now, management involves 4 principles: identification, gap analysis, development, and deployment. Identification involves the listing of your existing resources. It could be your skill, it could be your gift or ideas. The gap analysis involves determining additional skills that are required to create value of worth from your skill, your ideas, or your gift. Development involves targeted training or on-the-job learning to bridge the identified gap. Deployment involves the application of your gift, your skill, or ideas, or any other resources available to you to the right projects, roles, or responsibilities at the right time. Now we have come to the end of Compound Interest series. I believe this message has blessed you. Until I see you again, keep focusing on the bright side of life.